What is going on? It's your boy in the Furniture Dude, and I'm back at it again with another video. And today, this video, we're pretty much talking about the Ninjago core of curiosity. We're going to pretty much explain the aspects of curiosity. Now, before we begin the video, please come like and subscribe, and hit the notification bell for any futuristic videos. With that being said, let's begin with the video. So Ninjago core. Core means fundamentals. These Ninjago cores was for newcomers, pretty much kids who are fans of Ninjago who enjoy the show or want to get to know it. Wu's teaching them in order to get to their next level of training, they need to overcome their fundamentals. Curiosity was one of the 6 virtues of spinjitzu that Nia needed to overcome. Curiosity is having a strong desire to know or learn something. In other words, having the eagerness and interest of wanting to learn about something, like having that determination. Like, for example, if I wasn't sure I was going to take a quiz, I would ask my professor then, rather than just go ahead and just leave the classroom or something. Not sure if whether or not I'm going to take it. Rather than just go by my own mindset of things, I would pretty much go ahead and ask the professor for it so I'll know what to do. Nia, on the other hand, wasn't curious and learned how to be more curious around herself and towards others. These cores weren't just virtues, they were also challenges that the ninjas faced and had succeeded in. Times when Nia wasn't curious. But the part that I like about Nia's character is that she isn't like the other ninja. Before she was even a ninja, she already knew how to defend herself. She didn't like that too much focus on the ninja, so she decided to have her make her own destiny and identity as Samurai X, being a hero. Ultimately, she was curious and determined to find her own role rather than just the role that she already have, like Kai's sister or Jay's girlfriend. She was a bit insecure about her identity, whether being Samurai X or a ninja. She don't want anyone to pretty much to label her who she is. She wants to know. She want to find out who she can be on her own, rather than just having someone just pretty much give her the role or just give her a label. If that makes sense. So, her main problem is mostly her unwillingness to fail. She doesn't like to fail. When she finds something that she's good at, but then ends up failing at something, she loses curiosity and then is just quick to give up. Season 5, as she was training to become the ninja of water, Wu gave her a test to fill the bucket of water. Although the bucket had a hole in it, it felt impossible. Every time she went to Wu with a bucket of water, Wu told her that the bucket isn't full and she had to try again. She was angry at that point, furious, and decided to quit. That is why Wu didn't want her to become a ninja in the first place. Wu wanted her to become determined and curious. The golden rule of being a ninja is that a ninja should never quit. If she quits every single time she fails, how can she call herself a ninja? It would pretty much practically a fundamental of even being a ninja that ninja should never quit. You shouldn't be afraid to fail because end of the day you'll just keep going. Water, however, is a perfect element for her because ultimately it's just that she tries too hard. She should learn how to pretty much go with the flow even when failure happens. She just keeps going forward even when situations starts changing. A perfect example of this was season 5 when Ronan was up to something in season 5. All she had to pretty much, she shouldn't have just called backup when engaging Ronan instead of engaging him alone. She decided to do that. And what happened was that Ronan escaped and she gave up trying to catch up to him. Ultimately, she tries too hard. In season 10, failure impacted Nia as she blamed herself for Cole's death. Nia wanted to learn had to learn pretty much that accidents happen, even though Cole wasn't dead in season 10. Season 15, her powers went haywire. Her aggression of denial against failure even returned. She didn't want to help. She didn't want the help from her mother, even if a part of her does. Now, the thing is that Nia should never need to be afraid of failure. When the preeminent was attacking the city of Styx, people ran for their lives and gave up. It looks like the ninja failed, but that doesn't mean she should quit as an alternative. Failure is a choice. You can decide whether if you want to give in to failure or to fail and keep going. At the moment she realizes that, she ended up unlocking her true potential. So she like I said, she's never afraid of failure now, and it's determined enough that she can do what the ninja can do, but even better, having the eagerness of learning to become a ninja and knowing that learning to become a ninja as a master, it will never end. Even she even trains hard to beat her own brother's score in the training yards. You know, like back in season one where she was trying to pretty much beat Kai's record. She tries to improve herself more and more, showing that whatever the ninja can do, she can also do, but even surpass her limits. Back to the identity part, it's the same thing when literally like when she said when either Jay or Cole when it came to season three where pretty much which one should she should fall in love with. It's like people say, oh, she should be with Cole, or people say, oh, she should be with Jay. When reality is that it's ultimately she deserves to have her own like role. She didn't have to be enabled to somebody or something. She should pretty much be her own person. In this case, she didn't want to like ultimately like be reflected on who she is as somebody else rather than be reflected as herself. And throughout her journey, and throughout pretty much ultimately throughout her whole entire journey of Nia's journey as a ninja, she represents curiosity. And so yeah guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please come like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.